Yep.
Action.
Listen then.
I'm listening. Go on.
Zeus has had it.
What? Since when?
Since you founded Cloud Cuckoo Land and colonized the sky. We haven't had so much as a whiff of sacrificial smoke since then. The offerings from Earth are just not getting through. No succulent thigh bones, tasty tidbits, not a sausage. We're famished. It's worse than the Thesmophoria fasting festival. It's getting dangerous. Those uncouth barbarian gods from the mountains are howling with hunger and threatening to rise up against Zeus. He has to get the air embargo lifted and get the sacrifice shipments flowing on up to heaven again.
You mean to tell me that there are barbarian gods in heaven too?
Why, yes, even barbarians need something to pray to. How else would excess deities have a family deity?
And what do you call these barbarian gods?
Oh, they are known as jerk-off-a-lots.
Oh, sounds nasty. It must be very hard being a barbarian god.
I imagine so. Listen to this. Zeus and the jerk-off-a-lots have got together to try to sort it all out. They are sending a delegation down to you to make a peace treaty. Now here's what you must do. Flatly reject all offers that they might make until Zeus gives his word that he will return the scepter of power to the birds and allow you to marry the divine princess.
Who's the divine princess?
Ah, a beautiful girl, keeper of Zeus's thunderbolts and the key to it all. Sound judgment, the rule of law, common sense, shipyards, political backstabbing, the government coffers, and of course jury pay.
She holds the key to all of that?
Yes, indeed she does, and if you marry her, it will all be yours. Well, that's my advice. You understand why I had to come and tell you. After all, I am Prometheus, and I've always liked you humans.
Yes, you gave us fire, and you really stoked up the coals.
Anyway, I hate all the gods, as you know.
I gather the feeling is mutual.
Oh, yes, I'm a proper time, and I must go. It's getting late. Hand me my parasol, and then if Zeus sees me, he'll think I'm attending a basket bearer in some festival or other.
Good idea, and while you're at that, you can be a stool bearer too. Here, take this, will you?
Where the shade-foot tribe are seen, and men take handstand strolls. There is a lake for all unclean, where Socrates saves men's souls. And to this place Pysander came. His human spirit he tried to find. He spent his soul pursuing fame, misplaced his heart and lost his mind. Like Odysseus, he made a sacrifice, but when the blood was spilled, he fled. He hoped the camel would suffice, but Batty Sheriffon was raised instead.
So this is the city of Cloud Cuckoo Land. Onward, my fellow Dickulites. Holy mackerel, what are you doing? You're all at sea. Put your clothes on properly. At least try to look like a god. You wear a gown like this, draped from left to right. What are you doing, you idiot? All the things we gods must do in the name of democracy. It's totally demeaning, however did you get elected. You really are a fish out of water. Will you keep still? You are truly the most barbarian god I have ever encountered. So Hercules, what's the plan of action here?
Well, listen, Poseidon. My advice is to find the little mortal who started this blockade and throttle the bastard.
Heaven help me. How many times have I got to spell it out? We have been selected as envoys to treat for peace.
I'll give him peace. A piece of my club up his...
Shh! Here he comes.
Right then, where is the cheese grater? I need some garlic and a nice bit of cheese. Time to turn up the heat, lovely.
Greetings, mortal. You're in the presence of three gods.
Hang on, mate. I'm slicing garlic at the moment.
What kind of meat are you cooking?
Birds found guilty of insurrection against the bird democracy.
Oh, so you put the garlic on before you baste?
Oh, hello, Hercules. What can I do for you?
As an appointed Dickulites of the gods, we three have been entrusted with the appropriate power to treat the peace in the matter and...
Damn it, there's no olive oil left in the bottle.
What a shame. Can't baste birds without a nice drop of extra virgin.
We believe that this current crisis serves neither party any useful purpose. Furthermore, it is an option of Olympus that there is much you may gain from renewed friendly and harmonious relations between us. in particular, a full and plentiful supply of cool water appropriate to all your birth pad needs, and the pleasant and fruitful Hekal days of summer to run concurrently. Zeus has given us full authority to act on his behalf in these matters.
First of all, I would like to say for the record that this wasn't us who started this conflict, but we won't dwell on that just now as we want peace too. We have just one condition, that our ancient birds' rights be restored. Therefore, Zeus must return the scepter of authority to us, the birds. If this one small concession is agreeable to you, three gentlemen, then I would be delighted if you would like to join me for a nibble.
That gets my vote. Let's eat.
You fool! You are nothing but an idiot and a glutton. What would you giving away, your father's sorority so easily?
Poseidon, you are mistaken. Can you see that the gods will actually grow more powerful by redistributing power to the birds? Think about it. Whenever it's a bit overcast, the mortals run around under the cloud cover, getting away with all kinds of sacrilege and taking your names in vain. Now, if we were allies, we could easily solve the problem for you. Say a mortal swore on an oath to the raven and to the Zeus, and then broke his sacred vow. A raven would swoop down and scratch his eyes out.
By Poseidon, that really would be giving someone the evil eye, wouldn't it?
You're right, Uncle. What do you think?
He will not.
You see? He agrees too.
And what's more, just suppose that some mortal promises to sacrifice a goat to the gods, then says, heaven can't wait. We can deal with the little problem too.
And just how would you do that?
We will wait until our man is preoccupied counting his money or lying about in a nice, relaxing bath. Then when he least expects it, we'll send down the bloody great Condor to swipe two of his goats and have them flown right up to the heaven, double damages.
He's right. Give the birds the scepter.
And which way does the jackalope vote?
Oi, Jackaloft, cast your vote or get a bashing.
Shiggy shat, bang bang.
You hear? He agrees with me.
Then I am outvoted. I suppose I must concede.
And that's that. The scepter is yours.
There is just one more small thing. You can keep her up. In fact, this is quite welcome to her, but I would just ask that the divine princess become my wedded wife.
Preposterous! It's quite obvious that you have no intention of reaching a settlement. Come on, you two. We're leaving.
Okay, if that's the way you want it, makes no difference to me. Chef, make sure the sauce is nice and sweet.
Just hold on a minute there, Poseidon. My God! Do we really want to fight a war over a single woman? It's ridiculous.
Well, what alternate course of action do you propose?
We should accept the terms.
My dear nephew, you really do have the wits of a jellyfish. It's a red herring, and this follows as slippery as an eel. Do you realize that if Zeus relinquishes his power and it gives to these birds, you'll inherit nothing when he dies? As president, you're his son, and you would stand to get the lot.
Don't take any notice of this old salt Hercules. He's telling fish tales again. He's all at the sea with the truth. According to the law, none of your father's property will go to you. Nothing. You won't get an oboe mate because you, quite simply, you're a bastard.
Are you calling me a bastard?
Your mother was a citizen of Olympus. Hence, you're a bastard. Why would we call Athena the Harris if you were Zeus, legal next of kin?
What if my father leaves me a nice little nest egg?
He can't. It's against the law. Poseidon would be the first to contest this will. He, Zeus' brother, and the legal next of kin. So he would get the lot. You must have heard of Solon's law. The legitimate offspring of a deceased will always take precedence in matters of inheritance over any living illegitimate offspring. In the event of there being no legitimate offspring surviving the estate, it shall be shared among the legal next of kin in all cases.
Leaving me with?
Absolutely nothing. Come to think of it, did Zeus ever induct you as a member of his family clan?
No, he didn't. I was beginning to wonder.
Come on, old chap, don't look so sullen. Cheer up. You can join the birds and live in a lake of milk and honey.
You know, I think you have just cause for your claim. I've said it all along. Let's give him the girl.
Poseidon?
I still say no.
Then it's up to the jerk-off law to break the deadlock. What do you say?
Wooly, 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 wee. Princess Birdie, bye-bye.
You heard him. He votes for the birds.
Listen, small fry, he said nothing of that sort. He just chitter-chattering like a swallow.
That's right. He said, give her to the swallows.
All right. There are other fish in the sea. I'm absent. The birds have it.
We hereby agree to all your demands. Now come with us up to heaven, and we'll arrange for you to pick up the princess and the scepter.
Great, and these birds I'm doing will be perfect for the feast.
You go on ahead. I'll just stay here for a bit and help do the birds.
Do the birds? Is that all you ever think about, Hercules? Come on, we're all going now before you polish off the lot.
Aw, I would have really enjoyed it here.
I better go and get my wedding clothes on.
In the land of Sycophantia, where the river Clepsydra flows, lives the evil bombast bellies, who use tongues to plow and sow. With the tongue they reap their harvest of bitter fruit and sour wine. Gorgias and Philippus, a coarse barbarian kind, should we tell these bombast bellies that here in Athens, when we feast, we first perform the sacrifice and cut the tongues of our beasts?